is XRD2 Beamline. This is a brand new Beamline at Elettra. It is Beamline is actually part of a set of 3 Beamlines where we share the same port as Xpress, the other Beamline, and there's a possibility to build a 3rd Beamline, Pharma, which is not here yet. This Beamline has been now officially open for business since last September, and we've been having users coming and using the Beamline. So this Beamline has been constructed originally by the crew, the team that is operating XRD1. So people that were already very knowledgeable about everything that is important for this Beamline to function correctly. This Beamline is a partnership with the Indian community, the scientific community, and it's basically administered by both Elettra and the Indian consortium. We are a Beamline dedicated to do protein crystallography or macromolecular crystallography. The users coming here usually bring crystals, small crystals of either biological samples like protein, DNA, RNA, and which are usually the structural biology community. So which is a very wide range of universities and other facilities around here, including pharma, which will want to have a 3D structure for the protein to either figure out why a certain protein is related to a disease or not, and try to either design inhibitors that will fit in that structure, either to inhibit or figure out why it's not working. The users coming at this Beamline are very used to go to other synchrotron and perform this type of experiment. And what we really aim at this Beamline is to have those users be as comfortable as possible. So basically, having the same kind of software to collect the data and to visualize their data. So we're very in tune with the other community, the other synchrotron, and we have collaboration for software. So a user that arrives here is already knowledgeable about how to collect data, and basically they can be very productive very fast. And our typical data collection on a sample will be around 10 minutes, basically. And we can accommodate with our robot, the sample changer, several pucks. And it's easy to configure what goes in and out with all the software that you can access from home. And then once you arrive at the Beamline, then we can just upload everything in the software for the data collection. So with all the software to collect the data and access the data, remotely, basically, and this is all done through the web interface, we also have a very quick access to download the data from home. So people can be here collecting data, and other members of the group or at their institution download the data and be able to process. Since this Beamline is a partnership with India, we have half of the beam time that is dedicated for this very huge community to come here, and the rest of the beam time it can be divided with anybody that will basically request beam time at this Beamline will go through the process of getting their proposals scored. We have a very specific access mode here for protein crystallography, which is basically you have no deadline to submit your proposal, and monthly we review and allocate time for users.